8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
This video is a proud presentation of MJ Broadcasting. Thank you for your support and enjoy the game.
Quarterfinal series between the Clemson Toros and the Ajax Knights. The Toros lead the series 1-0 with a big 3-1 win, holding their home ice advantage in game number 1. They had a 2-0 lead going to the third period, but Littleton made it 2-1. But an empty netter was the dagger in the heart of Ajax for game number 1. Pro had a 2-goal game, and Connor Cole had the other one for the Toros. Foreman gets the start here for the Toros, and at the other end it's going to be Gillis. Ajax are going with what brought him here to game number 2. Hannon trying to get to the loose puck. And now get past Fitzpatrick at center. Sear trying to control Conrad. Fitzpatrick 2-on-1 with their corner. And the pass got broken up there by Ford, who came back nicely on defense. And the Toros pick it up through center. Long shot. First one going wide of the net. Ajax will pick it up out that back end boards and try and start it up with Martin Joseph. He gets taken into the boards there by Connor Cole. Around the other side to the right, Cameron Ryan trying to win the batter in the corner. It goes in behind the net. Martin Littleton starts it from his own zone. Littleton's got some speed. He's going up there with Watt, but he'll pick it himself and slap it around the other side. Helfenstein tried to keep it in there. Coles with 2-on-2 the other way. Cole. And he's been hot. He has had a goal in all 6 games of the playoffs. He had 5. He had 6 versus Whippy, and the first one in game number 2. In game number 1 of this series, in behind the net. Davidson will scoop it up off the back end boards. James Davidson with a late pass for Connor Cole. Cole dumps it down the ice. And that's exactly what the Toros needed. They needed this line of Jackman, Cole, and Cameron Ryan to get going early in the playoffs, and they did exactly that in the Whippy series, providing most of the scoring and helping the Toros get to the OMHA quarterfinals here against Ajax. Back to the line. Tried to find Aiden Howard from the blue line. Howard will fire it back in behind the net. And you do have to tip your cap to these Ajax Knights. They took care of the North Durham Warriors, the first place team, who only lost a couple games all season long. They swept them away in the first round of the playoffs. Hazelton getting it up there for Sabrizi. Trying to start it up through center. Sabrizi's got to get around Leonard for the opportunity. Benjamin Sabrizi reaches the zone, looking for the shot. Stopped there with the left pad of Gillis as he kicked it aside. And Ajax gets the loose puck at center ice. Sabrizi dropped it there for Ford. It was in his feet. He was still able to backhand it away, but it gets picked up by Nightslander. Noakes will poke it off the back end boards. Back in behind the Toros net. Leonard trying to win the battle. Toros turned it over in their own end, but they couldn't do anything with that turnover, and Riesler was able to pick it up. Riesler for Sabrizi, and it's offside. Taylor will take the draw here at the blue line. Ajax take it back in their own zone. That's going to be let out by Fitzpatrick, the captain for Ajax. Fitzpatrick overskated the puck. Carnwright's got to help him out. Carnwright will fire it off the back end boards. That'll go up, stay on the playing surface, and back into the zone. Sear will take his time with this pass. They went out of the reach there, Perot. Taylor digging away at it. Connor Sear will slap it the length of the ice back in behind the Ajax goal. Around the boards it goes. Not going to get kept in at the line. Taylor is getting guarded on there by O'Connor, and he backhanded it away. Taylor trying to get to the neutral zone, but Fitzpatrick cut him off, and it leads into Carnwright. Carnwright will dump it the rest of the way in behind the Toros. Now we're just getting started here at the Ajax Community Center, pad 4, for game number 2 of this minor Pee Wee AA OMHA quarterfinal series. And the winner of this series will cross over to play either Barrie or Markham. And the updated score on that is both Barrie and Markham have a win in the series. Markham won game 1, 2-0. Well, Barry came back with a 4-3 win this afternoon. Littleton's shot is going wide of the net. Scooped up there by Watt. Watt to Littleton, shot, fires it wide of the net. And there's the first opportunity there for Ajax. Littleton tried for the back pass out in front. Another quick shot, and that's going wide of the net on a one-timer. Watt back down low for Littleton, trying to walk it out in front. He'll take it from the face-off circle, try and spin away from Connor Cole. Littleton still with his feet moving, takes it in behind the goal. Fires it back to the line, but the Toros pick it off and dump it down the ice. Ajax have got to go back in their own zone with a pass. The pass for Watt was out of his reach, and Maddox will collect it and fire it the length of the ice. Pierce fires it around the boards. Jackman's going to cut it off on the left end boards. Try and keep it in the zone. Ethan Maddox will fire it back in. Helfenstein's got to take it from his own zone now. Helfenstein. He's got 3 Toros to beat. He leads the zone. And Ethan Maddox stood him up. But Helfenstein is still on that puck. And he got taken off his feet. Jack Hazelton came up with a key play in game number 1 as he saved the tying goal. Chipping it in there is Littleton. Littleton coming in the zone there with Noakes. Couldn't shoot it. Baldy takes a shot at it. And it's going to dribble in wide of the net. Noakes tries to throw it out in front. There's a high puck. Noakes tries to poke it back to the line again. And we get a whistle. A draw right here at the Toros bench. 1 there on the scramble draw. Ajax are battling on it at the blue line, trying to reach the offensive zone. Turned over there, and now Sear overskated the puck. He's got to pick it up in his own zone. Connor Sear slots it past Winter. But Winter's still battling on it right here in front of us versus Aiden Howard. Winter still relentless on that puck. It goes in behind the goal for Ford, though. Gage Ford will take his paces behind the goal. Ring it around there for Riesler. Toros can't get it out of the zone as Leonard kept it in. Sear with another slap pass. 2-on-2 the other way as Ajax got the change they wanted. Sabrizi trying to get in. He'll take it in behind the goal. Go for the wraparound. Ben Sabrizi back to the line. Ford looking for the shot. Couldn't shoot it. Instead he fires it back down low for Sabrizi trying to walk it out in front. He lost his footing. Around the boards it goes. Tapped in by Sear from the line. He'll slap it down low. Out front for Sabrizi with a tip. And it just rolls into Gillis for an easy stop. A draw now off to the right of Gillis. And Ajax pick it up with Littleton. Littleton with a pass there for Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick stays onside, looking for the shot. Menko guards him wide. He takes it in behind the goal. Fitzpatrick now doing the damage in the corner. Fitzpatrick back down low for Littleton. Trying for the wraparound. Foreman followed him right around in the pass. They score! O'Connor right in front. And he snapped it in to give Ajax a 1-0 lead with 2:49 left to go here in the first period. Face off at center. So O'Connor is going to get his first of this series as he converted on a one-timer right in front, beating the glove of Foreman to make it 1-0. Perot trying to get around the check of Fitzpatrick. He'll reach the zone. Nicholas Perot got stood up. And now Ajax come up with a loose puck for the pass. Fitzpatrick picking it up now. Fitzpatrick got guarded on by Perot as it goes in behind the net. Thomas Menko in behind the goal with a late pass. Fired off the back end boards. Past Martin Joseph in the zone. Carnwright will pick it up. Carnwright almost turned it over, but he was able to stick with it and fire it the length of the ice. No icing on the call. First one there is going to be Helfenstein before Menko. Tapped in by Watt in the corner. Watt loses it to Perot. He'll use the glass, fire it down, and will have enough muscle to go for icing. A draw up to the right of Foreman. Won by Ajax. Pierce is going to put it behind the goal for Littleton. Littleton tries to do the damage, moving his feet in the corner. Littleton fires it wide of the net. Helfenstein will take it out the back end board. Then behind the goal. Toros got the loose puck with Sear. Fires it up there. Trying to catch up to it is Cameron Ryan against Pierce. Pierce is going back there. Cameron Ryan beat him to the puck. Pierce held up his man. Jackman trying to do the damage and walk it out in front. Logan Jackman trying to win that battle, and we get a whistle. A draw up to the left of the Ajax goal. Won by Ajax, are going to lead it in. Led by Helfenstein. Helfenstein trying to make his way around Sear. Not going to happen. as Sear held him up. Here comes Logan Jackman on the loose puck. Jackman trying to get away from Watt. Watt hooked him up a little bit. Jackman got away from it. Went into the corner. Last minute of play of the first period. Ajax leading this one 1-0 on the goal with 2:49 left by O'Connor. And Littleton comes in the zone, trying to split the D, and he got held up. Jackman trying to tip it out. Marino's kept it in from the line, but his backhand will get turned over. Toros fired up the backhand boards. Marinos again with a pass for Helfenstein. Helfenstein skips it up. He'll take it wide against Maddox, try and walk it out of front. Shot is stopped there by Foreman. Littleton kicks it in behind the net. Maddox fires it around there for Jackman, trying to chip it out. And it rolls past him. Marinos will pick it back in his own end with 20 seconds left on the clock in the first period. Marinos with a smart play, goes back in his own zone, kills off more time here in the first. Marinos bounces off the back end boards. Toros trying to keep it in there, but it is going to come out at center with 5 seconds left. The puck will stay right there at center, and Ajax will take a 1-0 lead into period number 2 in game number 2 of this OMHA Minor Pee Wee AA quarterfinal. Face off to start period number 2. Jackman sends out Rusler, Sabrizi, and Aiden Howard to start it up. Baldy tries to knock it down. Baldy took his man down in the corner. Toros trying to win that battle as there's everybody laying on that loose puck. We'll get another face off in the Ajax end. Aiden Howard tries to win the draw. Win that battle in the corner is Howard. Howard turned it over there to Leonard as they try and find the loose puck, and Winter will skip it up. Winter from his own zone, going up there with Noakes. He's got to get around Menko, couldn't do it, so he does the next best thing. He fires it in behind the net, going for the wraparound out of front. It went over the stick of Winter. Sabrizi trying to get away from Leonard. Back in their own zone it goes. Late pass from Medeiros. That was offside there to the Toros. And that will go back into the Ajax end. Marinos turns it over at center. Medeiros tries to fire it around there for Noakes. Couldn't do that. Nicholas Pro trying to get around Leonard. A drop pass there for Sear. Connor Sear will fire it in. Put it in behind the goal. Trying to come around. Gage Ford trying to keep it in, and he will. The shot gets blocked right in front of the net over the stick of Jack Hannon. Hannon goes back to the line for Sear, out of his reach. And now he'll pick it up and dump it back in. Pro trying to win that battle in the corner. Nick Pro going back to the line there for Taylor. Taylor trying to keep it in. He'll flip it in behind the net. And that'll be Marinos in behind the goal. Trying to clear it out, kept in by Sear. And now Ford will scoop it up. Marinos with a backhand pass, broken up there by Sear at the center. Ford at center. Pro. Soft started on the other side by Marinos as that goes down the ice. And it will go for icing. A draw coming up from the Toros end, off to the left of Brett Foreman. To be taken by Connor Cole. Sear's going to take this draw. It will be O'Connor, the goal scorer here, as he opened up the scoring in the first period. This one is going to win that draw around the corner. Davidson trying to get it out. Got pressured on by Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick fires it back down low for Carnwright, trying to walk it out in front. Carnwright with some nice moves, puts it back down low. And we're going to get a penalty coming up here to the Toros. Penalty goes to Connor Cole to the Toros. Trying to pass that out, and it clears the side. Martin Joseph will take it back in his own zone. Martin Joseph from his own zone, he starts it with a pass. They're going to lead it in with Helfenstein and Littleton. Helfenstein has the puck. Littleton's going to the front of the net, waiting for the pass. They're moving it around well, back to the line. That'll be Pusa. Pusa with a nice move, gets through with a shot. Stopped there by Foreman, and he'll hold on to it. A draw that's off to the left now. Trying to fire that one around. They got kept in by Pusa. Quick shot. Right past stopped it for Foreman. Stays in the zone, but the shot's off block. Conright tried to get to the loose puck. Conright got pressured on by Sabrizi. Walking out now is Watt. Watt trying to shoot the puck. He does. Right past stopped it for Foreman and slapped down the ice. Pusa back in his own zone to pick it up. Pusa left it for Littleton to do his magic with a lead pass. Getting up into the zone now is Watt. Back down low for Littleton. Littleton with the puck in behind the goal. Trying to walk it out of front. Sets up Watt out of front. And the pass returned to Littleton was out of his reach. Littleton still on it. Throws it out of front. That time Foreman made the stop. Can't get it out past Pusa. Shot, tip, rebound, and they score at the side of the net. And that'll be Watt's goal from the side of the goal as he put it past Foreman to make it 2-0. Go down on the power play goal for Watt. So Ajax have extended their lead to 2-0 now. So he's got to go shut the penalty box. Aiden Howard will take the draw versus Carnwright. Winning that draw now is Rizzler. Trying to come up there is Aiden Howard on it. Aiden Howard dropped it back to the line out of the reach of Jack Hazelton. Trying to fire it off the back end boards. Knocked down there by number 88, Carnwright. Comes free there for Parker Rizzler. Trying to dig away at it. Carnwright right here in front of us. Dropped it back to the line from Medeiros. Sabrizi trying to win the battle versus Fitzpatrick. Takes it in behind. He's got to get around the checker. Takes it in behind the net. Tries for the wraparound. Nobody there. Ajax find the loose puck. Try to get it out. Kept in from the line. Sabrizi, loose puck, shot! Right past stopped it from Gillis. Rebound for Sabrizi again, hits the side of the net. Tapped in from the line. Parker Ruslo now with it. Back to the line. Shot, hit by out of front, wide. Sabrizi, loose puck, out of front, nobody there. Maddox will keep it in. Ethan Maddox's shot. Tipped out front by Rusler and knocked down by Nightswander. And dumped, not out. Maddox held the line, but his shot got fanned on. Ajax with a pass to O'Connor. O'Connor hard around the boards, back in behind the net. Maddox will scoop it up there. Try and fire it out as Ajax are off on the line change. Trying to chip it out. Tapped in by Marinos. Marinos a shot. Right past stopped it from Foreman. And he's got to gobble up that loose puck. And a draw that's off to the right now of Foreman. Trent Taylor trying to get it out. Couldn't do it. Still battling away. Quick shot. Not making it through. Tapped in by Baldy as he backhands it down low. Throwing it out of front. Blues jersey there. Trent Taylor tries to dump it out. And he does. Uses the glass to clear it away at center. Marinos. Cleared aside for Davidson. Trent Taylor trying to chip it in. Got it there for Jack Hannon. Lost the puck. Taylor still trying to get in there against Marinos. Hannon trying to win the battle in behind the net. Hannon wraparound, nobody there. Taylor trying to jam it in from the side. And Gillis is against the post to make the stop. Off to the right of Gillis. One cleanly by Aiden Howard. Shot is getting tipped wide by Connor Cole. Sorry, that was Cole that took the draw. Connor Cole trying to win that battle in the corner. Littleton starts it from his own zone with a pass. Out of the reach, going down the ice. Sear will pick it up in his own and slap it around. Littleton trying to control the puck in behind the goal. Littleton took his man down in the corner. No penalty on the call. Toros got it, trying to slap it out. Kevin Ryan trying to get to the loose puck first. Kevin Ryan up there on 3-on-2. Staying on side. He's got to get around Pusa. Couldn't do it. Pusa from his own zone gets it for Watt. Turned over to Connor Cole. Cole can't find that loose puck, but Jackman will shot. Stopped there by Gillis as he got his glove on it on that slap shot from Jackman. Connor Cole gets taken down. Again, no penalty on the call. I don't know. Shot, tip, can't make it through. Another shot for Connor Cole, high and wide over the net. Gage Ford tried to hold it in, couldn't do it, and now he does. Littleton from his own zone, he'll turn it over to Connor Cole. He'll trip him up, and again there's no penalty on it. We know where we are right now. Martin Joseph trying to throw it at the front. Then behind the goal. Moving it to the other side. They're going to start it up with Sabrizi. Sabrizi's got to get around Martin Joseph, and he will. Tripped up again, and they're finally going to get this one. And the Toros are going to go to the power play. And this power play will take off to the right of Gillis. The penalty, I believe, went to 98. Watt wins that draw cleanly. Sear controls the puck, fires it back down low for Cole. Connor Cole lost his footing in behind the net, which gives Ajax a chance to clear, and they will as Ford couldn't hold the line. Sear got pressured on by O'Connor. Cole still get it in there for Cole. Connor Cole trying to get around Medeiros. He's got the puck on his stick. Setting up Perot. Back down low for Ford. Moving it around well. Perot shot. Tip is going to go wide. Sear's going to come in from the line now. There's Jackman covering for Sear with a shot. It's going to go wide. Perot's got to get that loose puck. Nick Perot trying to win the battle. Trying to keep it in there. Got taken down there at the Toros bench. And slapped down the ice. Sear will scoop it back up in his own end. Late pass there for Connor Cole. Turned over there to Conright. Conright, short-handed, is going to lead it in with a shot and gets stopped by Foreman. It's in behind the net, though. Getting it over there for Nick Perot, trying to backhand it out, couldn't do it. Toros from their own end with a pass to Jackman. Jackman got taken off his feet, and now Conright picks it up short-handed and will lose the puck in behind the goal for Ford. Gage Ford from his own zone with a late pass for Perot. Right tape to tape. Nick Perot enters the zone with a shot. Stopped there with the block hand of Gillis. Jackman back down low for Cole, was out of his reach. Perot trying to win the battle. Perot back down low for Cole, walking out. Caught there by Gillis, and he'll hold on to it. Taylor to take the draw off to the left. He'll win the draw back to the line. Meko a shot. Tipped it up by Taylor wide. And slap past Davidson. Davidson has Watt on him. Ajax penalty coming up. Bowman. It's going to be an Ajax penalty coming up here. It's going to be a 4-minute penalty to Medeiros on the check to Trent Taylor. So opportunity again once. Knocks for the Toros. Perot trying to get around Martin Joseph. Martin Joseph goes back in his own zone to pick it up. Martin Joseph got pressured on. He'll take it back in his own zone. Sear tries to knock that down. Jackman will scoop it up. Ford to the other side for Connor Sear right on his tape. And he'll slap at the length of the ice in behind the Ajax goal. Perot picked that up off the back end boards. Nick Perot trying to walk it out. Shot from Perot. Stopped there by Gillis right in close and cleared aside. Ford's got to hurry it up. He's got Helfenstein on him. And now Ford will lead that pass up through center. Moving it to the other side for Connor Cole. Cole reaches it from the neutral zone. comes in against Martin Joseph. Cole trying to win that battle in the corner. Pro's going to help him out. Nick Pro trying to win that battle against Littleton. Pro can't get it out. Turned over. Jackman trying to shoot it. Fires it just over the crossbar. And now Littleton can't clear the zone. Cole with a shot. Steered aside by Gillis. Nick Pro on that loose puck. Tries to walk it out. He's trying to find Jackman at the front. Instead, he'll take it in behind the goal. Pro setting up Sabrizi now. Sabrizi to the other side. Broken up there by Littleton. And they'll go off to the races. Littleton's got to get around forward. Instead, he'll get pushed wide to the center. Steer from his own zone, he'll start it. Slap it around the other side. Fitzpatrick will knock it down. Fitzpatrick trying to win that battle versus Ford in the corner. Ford picks it up in his own zone. Goes for a pass. It found Cameron Ryan. He couldn't get it out of his own zone. Past Watt. Marinos from his own zone. He dumps it down. Sear takes it from his own end. Connor Sear taking his time and behind the goal. Trying to start it out. With a pass there for Cameron Ryan. The turnover there to Marinos. And he'll dump it the length of the ice and behind the net. Sear from his own zone drops it. And here comes Aiden Howard on the loose puck. The pass for Sabrizi over his stick. He's got to try and beat Baldy. He's got the speed to do it, but it goes for icing. Draw coming off now to the left of the Toros goal. In their own zone, Marinos with a hard shot off the glass area. Trying to dump it out. Finds out loose puck with Cole. Over there for Nick Pro, picks it up at center. Pro reaches his zone with a shot. Stopped it by Gillis. There's a rebound there. Toros can't get it. Tapped in by Menko. Thomas Menko's shot is going to get knocked down by Ajax out in front. Logan Jackman on the loose puck. Back down low for Pro. Nick Pro trying to walk it out in front. He goes back to the line for Davidson. James Davidson returns the favor to Perot. Back down low for Jackman. Logan Jackman there for Connor Cole now. Cole to Jackman on the drop pass. Logan Jackman walking it out of the corner. Lost the puck there to Conroy. And now Conroy gets to dump it down. Wrap around out in front, there was nobody there. Another backhand, another short-handed chance getting fired wide. Pro trying to get to the loose puck. It goes in behind the goal for Menko. Thomas Menko over there for Jackman. The 4-minute penalty's over. Ajax has peeled it off. Jackman trying to get to the loose puck. There's Noakes on it. We're 20 seconds left to go here in the second period. Ajax have a goal in the first by O'Connor and a goal here in the second by Watt to lead them to a 2-0 lead. Winter trying to win that battle versus Davidson. Pro's trying to get to the loose puck. And that's going to do it for period number 2. If Connor Cole can't get a shot away, there it goes, high and wide over the net. And the Toros have a 2-goal hill to climb to start the third period. Face off to start period number 3. And the Toros have to find that spark. So far being shut out by Gillis. Aiden Howard trying to chip it up. Knocked down there by the Littleton at center. Littleton or Carnwright doing the damage there. That's going down the ice. Right in behind the goal for Maddox. Trying to fight on that puck before Fitzpatrick. Sabrizi couldn't get it out. Carnwright from his own zone. Will fire it to the other side. Nice pass over there for Fitzpatrick out of his reach. Ethan Maddox off the back end boards. Got knocked down there at center by Carnwright. Carnwright digging on it. There for Ajax. Trying to dig it free. And it comes free out. Fitzpatrick trying to win the battle versus Ethan Maddox.
Let's go, Toros!
Maddox kicks it in the corner. Trying to out-muscle Fitzpatrick on the loose puck. Howard trying to backhand it out. Can't do it. Conright trying to find an open lane. Out of front, and his shot goes wide. Scooped up there by Conright again. Conright is getting pinned in the corner, and O'Connor comes in with an extra shot, and that's going to cost him 2 minutes. A draw right here at the Toros blue line. Pro trying to win the battle versus Littleton from the Toros bench. Here comes free for Gage Ford. Ford to the other side for Jackman. Trying to get in the lane around Martin Joseph. Jackman takes it in behind the goal. He got bothered in behind the goal by Martin Joseph. Shot! Stopped there by Gillis right up close. And they try and get rid of it. Kept in there by the Toros. Jackman still digging away at it. That'll get kept in by Connor Sear from the line. Sear backhands it in behind the Ajax goal for Connor Cole. He's got Jackman out in front waiting for the pass. Sear, shot, stopped there by Gillis in the breadbasket. And this penalty is going to go to Noakes. So the Toros can't say they didn't have their chances. Here's another power play knocking on their door for an opportunity. Back to the line for Sear. His shot is going wide. Sabrizi trying to get to the loose puck. Could be one. That's all they need to start a fire. Sabrizi trying to get away from the checker of Martin Joseph. Connor Cole back down low for Sabrizi. Walking it out. Shot. Right past stop there from Gillis. Kept it by Sear. A shot. Stop there. And it's in the net. Connor Sear's goal has made this a 2-1 game. As that shot made it through. Gillis and the Toros finally strike on their power play and break the shutout to make it 2-1. So it had to eventually happen. The Toros had a couple of power plays that they couldn't convert on, but they got another one, and that one they were able to get one in. That was Connor Sear's shot from the line, I believe. I thought maybe Gillis made the stop, but it was able to. Was it? I believe that word Jackman tipped that. Connor Cole. Davidson. So the goal is going to go to Jackman on the tip. Menko trying to turn it over at center. That's going to go in behind the net and go for icing. A draw off to the right now of Gillis. And the Toros have too many men on the ice. Now they're ready to go. They had to send the two defensemen off. That goes in behind the net. Picked up by Conright. Conright will fire it around there for Menko, trying to win the battle. Menko down low for Pro. So the Toros have made this a game now. On the deflection out front, the power play goal by Jackman. Pro trying to win that battle. Taylor chip it down low for Jack Cannon, and he couldn't pull it to the forehand. Davidson trying to control his man. Menko's got to try and hurry on the puck before Fitzpatrick. As it goes in behind the net there, Thomas Menko will chip it out. In behind the goal again from Menko. Trying to clear it out. There's Marinos picking it off. Marinos fires it in behind the net. Menko tried to chip it down low. And I believe that is the second goal of the playoffs for the Logan Jackman. He scored in game 2 versus Whippy. That goes in behind the net. Taylor trying to fire it around and gets out. Jack Cannon trying to race to the puck. Cannon's got to get around Baldy, and he does. He's in. Wrap around. Wide of the net. He had the wide open cage and couldn't convert on the wraparound as it goes down for icing. Draw coming off to the right now of Gillis. Aiden Howard tries to win that draw. Goes in behind the net for Littleton. Madero's dropping it back there for Nightwander. Kept it in there for Aiden Howard trying to get it out. The battle there at the blue line as it comes free for Littleton again. Littleton got guarded on by Sabrizi. It's a turnover. Benjamin Sabrizi tries to find the puck, couldn't do it. And here comes Littleton versus Ethan Maddox. and Aiden Howard. Middleton's in with some nice moves, kicks it to the goal. Finally had it knocked off his stick by Jack Hazelton. Hazelton turns it over to Littleton again. Winter on the loose puck. Winter back to the line for Nightswander. Nightswander fires it down low, and Littleton got taken off his feet. Wrap around out of front, nobody there. Winter will find the loose puck. Try and tip it out, got kept in from the line. Shot, tip, stopped there by Foreman. Trying to find the loose puck, but right pad stopped there by Brett Foreman as well. Nightswander trying to get to the loose puck. Aiden Howard fires it around. Hazelton trying to fire it out. Couldn't do it as it got kept in there by Medeiros. The battle there in the right corner. Back to the line for Nightswander. Nightswander shot. It's going to the net for Littleton. Littleton takes it in. Couldn't shoot it. Winter tries on the back end. Couldn't shoot that. Littleton's down on the ground. It rolls into Foreman for another face-off. A draw off to the left of the goal. Ajax will get that scramble draw. Conwright back down low for Watt. Conwright trying to walk it out of front. Cole held him off. Wrap around out of front for Conwright. Conwright back down low. Watt throwing it out for Conwright again. Conwright can't shoot it. Back to the line for Pierce. That shot's off block. Jackman trying to go away. He'll chip it to the other side for Cameron Ryan. Cameron Ryan in the zone. Pierce takes him down. Then behind the net for Jackman again. Logan Jackman walking it out in front. He's got him guarded on. In behind the goal. Trying to chip it out. Shear will scoop it up at center ice. Connor Shear off the back end boards for Jackman. He'll bring it in with a slap shot. Got blocked there by Littleton. Jackman trying to pick it up. And he will. Drop it back to the line. Nobody there. And Ajax come up with the loose puck. O'Connor on the loose puck again. We have 5:40 left and a close 2-1 game. Ajax have the lead. A goal in the first and a goal in the second. And Jackman had the answer to make it 2-1 on a power play goal. Cameron Ryan dropping it there. Connor Cole coming in. Effort for Cameron Ryan's shot got stopped there by Gillis. And it's stuck there at the side of the net. The Toros are trying to jam it in at the side. Walking it out is Connor Cole. Back to the line for Menko. Trying to find it, and he does. Back down low for Connor Cole. Cole will put it in behind the net. Conwright trying to win the battle. Toros get it. Cole turned over to Littleton. Littleton on the loose puck, comes up at center. Reaches the zone. And he got pushed there by Perot. And that'll be a penalty coming up here to the Toros Pro. I thought it was going to the Toros Pro, but I was wrong. It's going to Littleton for Ajax. So the Toros get another power play. And with the score 2-1, they get another opportunity to tie the game. Up there for Sabrizi. Trying to get in the zone. Ben Sabrizi shot. Stopped there by Gillis. And he'll kick it aside and behind the net. This one he's going to steer into his glove for another face-off. Taylor to take the draw off to the left of Gillis. One there by Ajax in their own zone, but Toros get the loose puck with Sabrizi. Ben Sabrizi out of front, over the stick of Taylor. Gage Ford a shot, tip. Left pad save there from Gillis as it goes in behind the net. Taylor trying to do his magic in the corner. Sending it back to the line for Gage Ford. Hopped over his stick, still controlled it. Ford a shot, stopped there with the blocker hand of Gillis. It's at the side of the net. Toros trying to wrap it around for Sabrizi. Gillis came across with the left pad save. Left front, stopped there by Gillis right in front of the goal. And now here they come up to center on a 2-on-1. Led in by Conwright and Fitzpatrick. Conwright, Fitzpatrick out of his reach. Ford from his own zone with a pass. Coming up there is Taylor with Sabrizi. Trent Taylor comes in the zone. Tries to get around the checker. Had it knocked off his stick, and now Conwright gets the opportunity to clear. Can't do it. Another chance to clear it. Sear kept it in from the line. Back down low for Cameron Ryan. Lost his footing. and that gives Ajax the opportunity to clear it out, and that's where they're going to put it down the ice. 40 seconds left on the power play as Foreman comes out to stop it there for Ford. Gage Ford will control it from his own zone with a pass, and that was Connor Cole who lost his footing. Ford moves it to the other side for Sear. Connor Sear with a lead pass. Right tape to tape for Connor Cole getting in the zone. Jackman now. Logan Jackman gets away. Throws it to the net for Cole. Trying to wrap around. Stopped up by Gillis. And the net's off. It's Borings. And we get a whistle. Face off to the right now of Gillis. 7 seconds left on the power play. Jackman back to the line for Maddox. He fires it back down low. The penalty to Littleton is over. Ajax have showed off another one. Carnwright trying to win that battle in the corner. Carnwright couldn't hold Perot. Nick Perot for the breezy shot. Stopped up by Gillis right in close. And Perot's still in there. Cole back down low for Perot. Nick Perot took his man off his feet. And now Littleton gets the opportunity to clear. Gage Ford will chip it in. Perot's got that loose puck in the zone. Shot blocked out in front and goes in behind the net. Ajax with the opportunity to go. 2:13 left to go here in the game. 2-1 in favor of Ajax. Toros downside. Jackman slap shot is going high into the netting, out of play. A draw that's off now to the left of the goal. Backhanding it into the corner. Cameron Ron tried to keep it in. So did Davidson. Couldn't do it. Pulls it out loose puck with Maddox to the side for Sabrizi. Benjamin Sabrizi. That pass was almost picked up by Noakes. Marino's from his own zone. Turned over there to Taylor. Tried to get in. Couldn't do it. And now Sabrizi. Couldn't go with the puck. That's going to roll the length of the ice. Not enough. It is going to be enough for icing. We have 1:33 left. Trying to fire it out. And he does. They come up through center with O'Connor and Fitzpatrick. 2-on-1. O'Connor a shot. High right there. It's battling away at it, and Foreman somehow finds it. A draw coming off to the left now. Foreman pitching in behind the net. No penalty on the hit. Cole's got the loose puck for Perot. Nick Perot starts it out. Coming up now is Connor Cole. There goes Foreman to the bench to the extra attacker. Cole pass out of the reach. And that's getting slapped down. Knocked down by Sabrizi at center ice. Ben Sabrizi reaches the zone. Had it poked off his stick. Down the ice it goes. And icing is the call. So here comes a big important face-off. Off to the right. One there by the toe. Then it comes out. 2-on-1 the other way. And it's Fitzpatrick. With an open net to shoot at. And he scores. Fitzpatrick, the captain for Ajax, puts the dagger into this one, putting it into the open net, and Ajax take a 3-1 lead. Face off here at center. Aiden Howard will chip it out. Getting knocked down by Ajax from their own zone is Nightswander. Nightswander will take it back in his own zone with 30 seconds left. Turn over to Aiden Howard, walking it out of front. Shot for Hannon, and there's a quick stop there from Gillis. Wrap it around out of front. Trying to win the battle, and the Toros got that last shot in at the front of the net. Seconds left to go here in period number 3. Ajax looks like they're going to win this game number 2 and even the series at 2 points apiece. Toros took the game number 1 3-1, and Ajax took game number 2 3-1. And in very strange fashion, it happened in the same way. Toros had a 2-0 lead in game 1. Ajax made it 2-1. Toros got the open netter. Ajax had a 2-0 lead here in game 2. Toros cut it to 2-1. Ajax got the empty netter. So it was like deja vu all over again here in game number 2. And this time it's the Ajax Knights that came out on top with a 3-1 victory and evening up this series at 2 points apiece. We will be back on Wednesday night at 7:30 at the Gonna Be record when these two teams will play game number 3 of this OMHA quarterfinal. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.